Deshawn. If you're a returning subscriber, you guys already know I'm back like I never left. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Michaela. I'm 24 years old. I'm a recent graduate of Norfolk State. I'm full-fledged in my grad school program. I'm married. Overall, my channel just focuses on positivity, encouragement, teaching life application skill, and overall just taking you guys through my adulthood journey as I try my best to navigate through it. We're gonna get into this video, you guys, but before I start, I miss you guys. It's been such a long time since I feel like I've sat down and just talked to you guys. How's life? How are you doing? I'll start the video by telling you how I'm doing. Let me see. Overall, and I think I've mentioned this like in my previous vlog or whatever, but overall, I think I'm doing pretty okay. As I've mentioned before, I am back in therapy. Intensive because it's a lot going on in my life and your girl be stressed out. But once I recognize your girl was stressed out, I reached out to my therapist and got it started again. So that's been going very well for me. I've been working on still establishing a solid routine for my life that works for me. I've been trying to work on trying new things, meeting new people, and really honing in on like what I value and what really matters to me and embodying that. So for example, I know one of my goals was, I want to try all these new things. I want to do this, I want to do that. But like, as it would kind of put pressure on me, I feel like, because I would try to do all these things, but like it just wasn't, I don't know. I don't know if that makes any type of sense. But overall, your girl has been focusing on just finding what matters to me. And what matters to me is like being around people I love, like my friends, my family. So I've been working on doing that and then incorporating new things with the people I love as I go along until I can like just fully branch out and just, oh, you know what? Let's go skydiving in Jamaica today. So that's what I've been working on, trying my best to keep a positive headspace, working on positive affirmations with myself. So that's what I've been doing. You know, I started a new job a couple of months ago, so still, you know, moving up, working through that, and that's been really, really awesome. Yeah, you guys, I think that's it. You know, just a lot of opportunities have been coming up for me, and I'll definitely, y'all will see more of that in the future. But it's just been a lot going on, I feel like. But overall, things are good. I'm grateful, and we're gonna get into this video. But before, let me know how you're doing. Comment down below. I hope you're doing well. You know that I love you. We got this. We're on this journey together, and I appreciate everyone who watches me as I'm just like growing and learning and trying new things, and we outside. So we're gonna get into this video. So you guys know I have started grad school. It has been something different. It has really been different. So if you're new here, I want to give you guys context. So I recently graduated from Norfolk State, and that's where I finished my undergrad. And there I studied psychology with the concentration in special education. And now I'm in my grad school program already, full-fledged in it, headstrong. But my graduation commencement ceremony for undergrad isn't until December, so you guys will be seeing that. So my program, it kind of seems like it overlapped a little bit, but you know, we roll with the punches. So I'm really, really excited about that. My countdown for my graduation is actually coming, oh, I just whistled, sorry. It's coming like Monday, I think. So I'm super excited. I'm going to show you guys. I'm just like so happy. And I don't think it still has hit me yet that I like actually finished undergrad, like I'm done, because like how it kind of like I just started grad school, boom, 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 and now we're here. But rolling with the punches again, like I said. So I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about grad school, how it's been for me being a month and some change, I guess really 2 months now, a month and some change in my program, and how it's going, kind of like why I chose the school, why I chose my specific program, and also just a little bit about me, my background professionally, and everything of that nature. So to give you guys background, I have a background in administration, hospital administration, healthcare administration, human resources, dealing with COVID, contact tracing, managing that, the benefits administration, different HRIS systems. So now I still work in HR now, just for a complete different company, and I absolutely love it. I love it. I love working in HR, and so ultimately I love the company I work for now. I do want to progress and continue to progress up in the ranks and eventually be director and on so forth, so on, manager, etc., etc. So that's my goal. And so in addition to that, like moving up in my current organization or wherever God moves me or places me, I also want to go into entrepreneurship eventually and very soon. And I see myself owning a business with like employees, and so I really want to know and kind of hone in on those fine details, on those hard skills to really be able to effectively manage a team, effectively be able to be successful in my job and also like in my own personal business endeavors as on the business side, dealing with money, finances, grants, loans, things of that nature. So that's essentially why I went to WGU to study my program, which is a business degree, and it's Master's of Management and Leadership. So I'm super, super excited to just see what I learn. And I've been learning quite a lot about myself, about my leadership style. I learned that I'm like a servant leader, and that's kind of like what I take after, that leadership theory and model. So that's been really, really cool. But that's why I chose my specific degree program, which is Masters of Management and Leadership. And I chose WGU for a multitude of reasons. For one, this is what I valued. This is what I value even now. I value a program where I have support, of course, but I wanted one that was fully online. I wanted one that I was able to progress through and accelerate very quickly. And I wanted one that had a lot of resources available to me as well. WGU meets all those hands down. And of course, they're fully accredited. So WGU stands for Western Governors University. It's a fully accredited program. They're based out of Utah. They're fully online, which I love because I love having control of my time. I have a lot on my plate that I do and that I take care of. On top of working my 9-to-5 job, it's a lot. So I wanted a program that was fully online, that I didn't have to log in at this time, go to this class, go here. So that works for me. It's fully online. I'm able to progress as quickly as I need to. I'm actually on the accelerated track to finish in one term. So, which is a semester. For like most schools, they call it a semester, but at WGU, it's called the term. And one term is 6 months. And the thing about WGU is that you can move as quickly as you want. So if you hone in, you thug it out, you're really focused, and you finish your degree program within 2 months, you're done. And you don't have to like continue to go on and on and on. And that's what I love, because it's competency based. It's not based like the traditional schools are like, okay, you're in this class for 8 weeks or 16 weeks, and you go at this time, this time, this time. And essentially, I feel like a lot of schools' mindsets is this amount of time equals success. When a lot of time you can leave that class not learning a single thing. But with WGU, it's competency based. So once you show mastery of a class, once you show mastery of a skill or of a subject matter, and you show mastery by passing your performance assessment or your objective assessment, boom, you pass, you go on to your next class. And for me, I finished my very first class a little bit under 5 weeks. So now I'm full-fledged in my second class, and I'm super, super excited just to keep going. I don't want to say while I still have momentum, but to just keep going. So I'm really, really excited. A little bit more detail. You have performance assessment, which is more so like a presentation, a paper, recording a video, and you upload it, and then they, grade it on whatever rubric material that they have. And then you have your objective assessment, which is heavily proctored. You have a proctor watching you take your exam with the camera, and there can be no one else in the room. You guys know the drill, but it's heavily proctored. But that is more so like your typical traditional test, like multiple choice, fill in the blank, match, true or false type of thing. And so whatever class, some classes have a performance assessment, other classes have an objective assessment. Boom, once you pass it, you're done. You're done. And that's it. And you move on. And in that class, they call it tasks. So as opposed to like, assignments or discussion boards, things of that nature, they call it tasks. So you have like task 1, task 2, task 3, and then there's like a very in-depth breakdown of like what's needed. And if you meet everything that's in there, more likely than not, you're going to pass. Boom, you move on. The instructor gives you feedback, and it's cool. So that's the thing I love about WGU. They have lots of resources. They have cohorts, webinars, Facebook group chats that you can have, and they provide so much information to really help you, different advices. It's so awesome. And one thing I really, really love about my program is that I feel like I'm not really in an online program, if that makes sense. Like, I really feel supported. So for example, at traditional schools, you have what's called an advisor, right? And that advisor is essentially your go-to person as you progress throughout your course or your degree program. So it's the same thing here at WGU, except they're not called an advisor, they're called a program mentor. And this person is with you through thick and thin. You have very frequent communication with them, at least once a week, where they're like checking in on you. Hey, how are you doing? How are you feeling? You know, how's your family? Do you need us to push the date back? Do you need us, okay, oh, you want to go, you passed? Okay, let's go ahead and get you your next course. They're very hands-on, give you different resources, answer all your questions, and I love it. I absolutely love my program mentor. Very hands-on. I feel like, boom, like we're in person, like I see her all the time. So I love that even though it's fully online, it offers so many resources. That's essentially like just a brief walkthrough of WGU, kind of like how it's set up. Professors aren't called professors, they're called course instructors, and everyone's so willing to, hey, call me if you have a question. Can't tell you how many times I've talked to my course instructor. Hey, I have a question about this. What did you mean by this? This word, does it really mean that? And they're very hands-on. They're very accessible to you. You can message them in a little message thing and message back very quickly. So overall, I love it. It's a great experience. Overall, that's essentially just a brief breakdown of WGU and my program. It's kind of like a brief overview of the school, how things go. I really like it. They seem very organized. Any questions you have, they're very apt to help, very hands-on, even though it's fully online, and I absolutely love it. So guys, that's how grad school is going. I have passed my first course or my first class at about less than 5 weeks, and I'm super excited. So within 6 months, you can go as fast as you need to, or you can do the, I'm gonna say bare minimum, where you can do what you're allotted, and you have to at least meet 8 competency units or credit hours for the traditional schools, which is equals out to about 3 classes. So I passed one, boom, in a little less than 5 weeks, and now I'm in my second one. And then after that, I have one more, and I would have met what I have to do in my one term. But my goal, personal goal, is to finish my entire degree program within 6 months. So we're going to see how that goes. But my max is a year, no more than a year to finish my master's program. But I'm really trying to finish in 6 months. So I've been dedicating a lot of time, a lot of studying, a lot of reading, breaking down things, because sometimes things can seem a little overwhelming when you have a 20-page paper due, when you have a 15-page paper due, when you have all these articles you have to read and resources you have to pull from and journals and stuff. So it can seem like a lot, but I've been learning to break things down. I've been learning to break things down into smaller portions and focus on that. So for example, my personal goal for this week, I have task 1. Like I'm already in my second class or whatever. So now I'm focusing on task 1, and we also have task 2. But task 1 is, I believe, a 15-page paper. And it could be a little less. Essentially, all they care about is that you understand what you're talking about, and that you're meeting at least what they're asking for. When you meet that, you're more than likely going to pass. My personal goal for this week is to finish task 1 in its entirety, turn it in by Sunday, and then immediately move on to task 2, and hopefully, boom, move on to my last class, and then see where I go from there, see how quickly I can accelerate. And go from there. And I just love how understanding they are. It's a really cool program, and it's cool, y'all. So overall, I would say grad school is going pretty good. I have lots of support. My husband is very supportive. He leaves me alone when I need to be left alone. I'm also a really good multitasker, so most times I can just, talk to him or do whatever I need to do. But there are times where I'm like, okay, I need all my brain juice, all my brain power here. So it's been working out for me, y'all. So continue to pray for me, y'all. I love my grad program. I love my course instructors. I love my school, and I think it was the best decision that I could have made. And just to recap, I am pursuing my master's in management and leadership. It is a business degree, and my ultimate goal is to continue to move up the ranks in my job, or wherever God has me, wherever He takes me, but to continue to move up and be as effective as possible in the position that I'm in, and then also help me on the other end of my personal life, because I do want to own my own business one day with a team, with employees, and things of that nature. And I just want to be the best that I can be to serve them. I have no complaints at all. So if you're interested in WGU, specifically my program, or even just a school in general, hit me up. I will be happy to answer all your questions. Guys, that is everything. Please let me know how you're doing. I really do hope you're doing well. If you're still watching, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, I hope that you consider subscribing. If you want to see more and just take you guys through my journey, marriage, being still newlyweds. I feel like we're very young. We got married kind of young, I feel like, but taking you guys through that journey, and I love it. Through school, grad school, through friendships, adventures, getting to know myself, maturing. Like, it is so many aspects of this life thing that your girl just does not have figured out yet. But that's okay, because I'm not going through it alone. You're not going through it alone. We all on this journey together. So I'm just super excited, you guys, to take you guys on this journey with me, to show you guys it's some major stuff happening. And I'm just super, super happy and grateful at the doors that God is opening. So I want to encourage you to keep going, go after all your goals. Pray. Did you pray today? Did you drink water today? Did you take your vitamins today? Whatever you need to do, take care of your body. We are in flu season. People are getting sick left and right. The seasons are changing, so people are having allergies, colds, flu, COVID. It is so much going around. So make sure you're washing your hands when you come in from your house. Wash your face and hands. Strip from your clothes, your outside clothes. Don't be sitting on your bed in no outside clothes. Come on now. Try to take your shoes off at the door, especially if you work in healthcare. So yeah, you guys, just please take care of your body. Take some vitamin C, elderberry, zinc. Take your vitamins, drink your water, eat your vegetables, eat some fruit, eat some oranges. Be very, very adamant about taking care of your body, especially about to approach winter. I think it's going to be a really, really cold one. Seemed like it got colder a lot sooner this year, and I feel like every year it keeps getting hotter every summer and colder every winter. But start preparing. Get you some candles, get you some some extra blankets and everything. Try to keep some extra blankets in your car. You may see someone who may need it. So that's all I have for you guys. I love you guys. Subscribe, turn your post notifications on, leave me a comment down below. And if you're in school, let me know how your school journey is doing, whether it's you're in elementary, middle, high school, college, whatever the case may be, whatever it looks like, let me know. I talked your ear off long enough. I just been talking, rambling, but I hope that you're enjoying it. I hope that you feel encouraged. Hope you feel uplifted. And most of all, I hope you feel loved, because you're not by yourself. So I'm going to talk to y'all when we out. Bye.